my name is Tamara and we are in the Real Sound studio in Milan. Today we are recording my new jazz album dedicated to Henry Mancini. If you don't know who that is, I'm gonna tell you now. Mancini is the one who wrote some of the most iconic tunes in music history, such as Moon River, Days of Wine and Roses, and soundtracks for Breakfast at Tiffany's and The Pink Panther.
Moon River, wider than a mile.
While there are a lot of albums dedicated to his instrumental music, there are very few, in fact, only 3 that I could find that are songbooks of Henry Mancini. So I decided to change that, and here we are recording a songbook of Henry Mancini songs.
Love can hurt when you go, when you ever go.
Così è meglio? Sì, senza andare avanti.
Potevo fare meglio.
This is where we record. Fun fact, my jazz journey started with one of Henry Mancini's songs, which is called Dear Heart. And in fact, we are recording 2 versions of this song today for my new album. My first voice teacher gave the song to me when I was just 13, and I'm happy to share this song with people now and share all the experience that I had with all the wonderful teachers.
Somewhere in some forgotten castle, behind a secret door, we've laughed before.
I would like to give you a small tour of our studio and share the process of the recording of this album. We're recording 9 songs today with this wonderful lineup. We have Gerlando Accurso on electric bass. We have Edoardo Castellano, my classmate from Berkeley, by the way, on electric guitar. And we have Giuseppe Zangaro on piano. And Rodrigo Malvido on percussion and drums. So I found a new love for percussion. I think it gives a lot of energy and dynamics to jazz music. And so Rodrigo was kind enough to bring a lot of different percussion instruments for this recording that hopefully will make it even more special. And as I cannot remember the names of those percussion instruments, Rodrigo will tell you all about it. So, Rodrigo, tell us, what did you bring today?
So I brought a lot of different instruments, mostly from South America. So we have over here, it's called Udu. It was primarily a North African instrument, but this one specifically was made in the northern part of Argentina, in Jujuy, which is close to Bolivia. And it has a very, it's made of clay, so it has a very almost watery sound because it has a lot of space.
We used it today for We've Loved Before, the song obviously by Henry Mancini.
Yeah,
yes.
So it has a nice little sound.
Yes.
I have a Peruvian cajon. This was an instrument that was developed by the slaves, the African slaves that were brought to Peru during the slave trade. Of course, they were not allowed to play their instruments, and they would play on boxes, big boxes, and this developed into that.
Amazing.
Cajon means big box in
What did we
Spanish.
use it for today?
We used it for charade.
Okay,
We used it for
perfect.
charade. And here we have my personal favorite, the bombo
Mine
legüero.
too, I love it.
This is a bombo legüero. This is a folkloric instrument from Argentina that is used primarily in chacarera music, you know.
Amazing
And,
sound.
And it has a very warm sound because it still has the hair of the animals,
Yeah.
goat skin,
Yeah.
and it's wood, and it's probably the most famous percussion instrument from Argentina,
Right.
and used in
And
folklore.
Rodrigo is from Argentina, so it explains a lot. Thank you, Rodrigo. And I wanted to also mention that I decided to use electric bass and electric guitar because I wanted to give a fresher, more modern sound to the album, but still keep it classy with a real piano and Giuseppe on it. And now I'm gonna bring you to a console room where the actual recording is happening. And as is tradition, we record on tape all together at the same time, like they did in the old days, with the help of Ete, and the sound engineer of the studio. Here you see the recording machine, the tape machine. And that concludes our tour, and I can't wait to share with you my new album, so stay tuned.
A slow heartbeat, a slow